it's Kelly, the Frugal Fun Mum here in Adelaide, Australia. Welcome to the channel, and today's video where we're doing a coffee and a chat. Well, it's actually water because I need some, and it's still too early in the day for my second cup of coffee, so I thought we'd have it. Isn't my mug just the best mug ever? What do they say? I feel the need for speed. I feel the need to watch this movie now. Okay, put that down. Welcome. If this is your first time here, well, you've caught me on a interesting day. I thought that we would do a coffee and a chat. I would catch you up on a few things that are happening around here and just connect with you guys, because I did one of these about a month ago and a whole lot of people said you really enjoyed them because you love hearing what I'm up to and it feels like you're chatting with a friend. So I'm glad that you feel that way, because I love sitting down to chat with you guys. And yes, I feel like I'm chatting with a friend. I feel like I'm kind of leaving a message for you guys and you can call me back. So video calls, the way of the future. So if you're new here, well, welcome. Thank you so much for joining with me. I'm Kelly, the Frugal Fun Mum here in Adelaide, Australia, and I do lots and lots of content on this channel. Budgeting, frugal stuff, markdown shopping, menu planning, lots of things. Lots of things that have escaped my head. So subscribe if you would like that kind of content. Follow us along. You can hit the bell notification to be notified every time I don't know why I say we. We, there's only one of me, thank goodness. Every time I upload a video. And yes, you can like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. So let's get into today's chat. So the first thing I want to say is thank you so much to everyone for your support. If you're a new subscriber or you've been here for the life, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I'm still trying to juggle with content what to do, because some videos get requested in generic areas, not a lot to be honest. So if you have any ideas, leave them down below. And that's why I thought I'd sit here and do coffee chat with you, because I want to express to you guys where my head's at and what's happening and things. More than happy to have a look at any video ideas you do have, but some of them come with a few little hiccups, so to speak. So I get a lot of food requests, extreme budgeting, things like that. The house, with the people that I live in, we have a lot of sensory and dietary needs, and I explain this till the cows come home. And I get really frustrated, to be honest, with some of the comments that I get. And I know that people say don't worry about the haters, but it's really frustrating when you've spent time setting it up, explaining this is what's going on, or I'm doing this just for me, myself and I. It's also an extreme budget plan, so I'm looking at, like, you literally have 20 bucks to feed yourself for a whole week. You're gonna go as cheap and basic as possible. And I get, where's the fruit and vegetables? Why aren't you eating more healthy? Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing, I feel like saying, did you pay attention? It's frustrating. And sorry, I'm trying this not to be a rant today, but I just wanted to get that off my chest, because then these are also the people that message me and go, can you help me with some food planning? And I'm like, seriously, like, it baffles me, absolutely. Happy to help anyone for sure, but I just does my head in for sure. I don't get a lot of requests for videos in general, because people say that they're kind of doing the content that they enjoy to watch anyway. So awesome. My problem is I record on my phone and these only have so much space, so I can only kind of do a couple of videos worth at a time, edit them, upload them. So trying to do extreme meal plans and things like that, as I said, with all the family needs, and then I get bored very quickly, so I need to keep things moving. So I find that if I'm just kind of recording our life and how it doesn't work out, stay tuned for next week's video, which is edited, ready to go. They're the kind of things that people say they enjoy, because it's me, like, we're going to get organized. And then that didn't work. And it's about people get to come on the journey with me and have a bit of a laugh. So those kind of got a couple of videos coming up for those. So tune in Wednesday for that. It was meant to be up Wednesday, that's just been, but the Coles bulk buy got released and I wanted to be like one of the first at the shops to record everything and get all the facts and figures and share with you guys. So I had to get that up, so I've pushed that video back, which worked well. Same with today's video. It was going to be sort of a no buy update, which I'll talk about in a sec, but I've got the dentist coming up next week. And I think I'm going to be out of action for a day or so, so I wanted to kind of preload a couple of videos, have them ready, and then it's like I was never not here. You wouldn't know. Yeah. So update on no buy. It is going very well. I'm really happy with that. I'm finding I'm struggling a little bit with content, to be honest, because life is happening and all of the ideas and stuff that I've had, they just don't get the time to sit down and film properly. So I'm going to be looking at in May doing some decluttering stuff and incorporating that into the no buy, because I think it is part and parcel. Then that way I can see where we're at. I still haven't cleaned my closet out yet because that's on the to-do list, and they're just things like that that I go, I'll do that tomorrow, and then a week later and just yeah, mental. All right, water break. Okay, so school holidays are here in SA, thank goodness, because I just need the break. I just feel like every day was becoming like Groundhog Day, like get up, drive to school, come back, go teach Zumba, go back to school, come home, do this, do that, cook dinner. Actually, the YouTube filming of stuff seemed to be the easiest of everything because I was just kind of filming life as I was going. So doing the day in the life with me was really fun because it was something different, because I didn't have Zumba that day. And yeah, everything else is just like, so I'm grateful for school holidays. I'm very confused, to be completely honest, because Queensland is like 2 weeks ahead of us, so school's about to go back, I think, and we've just started. And then New South Wales, Victoria, they're 1 week ahead of us, so I kind of like watch everyone's YouTube content and go where is everyone? It's all over the joint. So I'm happy for school holidays. The only break really for me is the school driving. I just don't have to do that, so it really only saves me about 6 hours a week, which isn't a lot, but at the same time it is. At least I get a couple of hours more sleep, and also in the middle of the day, like I'm not having to clock watch constantly to see what time it is and where I need to be, because as well as doing some different school hours, we have appointments and other things like that, so my day goes back to back to back to back all the time. So that's pretty good. I'm still teaching my Zumba in the holidays because the bills still need to be paid, and also I feel super guilty if I take time off. I know people say look after you, and I am, absolutely, but I love teaching Zumba, so it's not a problem. But just some classes, it's just like, for the distance and the travel, it's like, okay, we're gonna go, and then you get there and you teach, and I'm super happy then that I have taught the class, and then I get to go to the shops and do other stuff that's in the area. So it's like, it's all part of the parcel, so I enjoy that. But then it's just like, I haven't had a full day home. So Friday today is the first day that I've had home, so I thought, yes, I'm gonna film this coffee chat with you guys. Also edit and upload another video, so that's sitting there ready to go, and then I'm caught up on things. Apologies if the lighting has changed. The sun has changed direction. I film with natural lighting, and there was this massive spot that was reflecting into the camera, so I thought I'll just change angle. So anyway, next is Easter. We had a really good Easter. It was super quiet. We were home because we are home people. We love it. I still taught Zumba on the Saturday, which is really good because lots of people had nothing to do, so they came to that. but lots of people had visitors from interstate, so they went and did that. So it was really a mixed weekend. I loved having all the days off, and I had pre-bought enough stuff, which meant I could literally just chill in the house and do nothing, because back in my day when I was a little kid, you know, Easter, the shops were closed for the full 4 days. It was shut down, that's it, done. Be prepared because you ain't getting anything. I think the corner deli was open, but that was it. So I had plans to be home chilling, and it was quite funny. I probably overbought on some stuff, as you do, because we just snacked for like 4 days. Good. I didn't really buy the kids any Easter eggs this year because we'd got a whole lot of markdown chocolate, so we just kind of shared that. My children are older. I think they're aware about the Easter Bunny these days. So Easter Bunny didn't quite stop here, so joys and the sadness of the children getting older. Also, the Humpty Dumpty Easter egg that the Easter Bunny brings every year to this house, the Easter Bunny helper just wasn't very impressed with the way that it looked this year. It seemed a bit smaller, and the packaging just wasn't what I was expecting. So I told the Easter Bunny, it's not coming in this house because chocolate is chocolate and I can buy it as a markdown, so we're dealing with that. Easter Bunny said, okay. This video is kid friendly in case anybody's watching. YouTube, where are we going next? So I did create some calendars and go through and write down the videos that we have done and the topics and ideas, and then moving forward where we're going, I need to overhaul that. It's completely messy with whiteout and notes and everything else. And I also have a notebook now where I've started writing down ideas of videos and what I want to do, and then that way I can jot down any notes that come into my head, because when I get into bed my head's full. So at least if I have that, I can sit there and write it all down. I do have my phone, but problem is I'm then looking at my phone right before bed, and keeps me awake. And then also my brain starts thinking, what else can I write down? What else can I write down? So it kind of wakes me up a little bit more. So at least if it's on paper, I know it's done and it's brain dumped. It's there. So I upload 3 times a week. So Monday, Wednesday, and a Friday. Monday was sort of the idea of budgeting, money, cash stuffing, and anything about saving money, tips and tricks and things like that. I've dropped the cash stuffing, as you guys would know. I just was struggling to explain how it works with us as a family with our budget when I couldn't share a whole lot of other stuff. And that was my choice not to share information, but I just felt like I wasn't making any sense. So I'm like, oh, we spend $25 a month on haircuts. And people are like, what? How does that work? And I'm like, So I've just dropped that completely. I just kind of figured for now it's just not there. And also some new rules have come into play for Australian financial influencers, or whatever they've called, that they can't give a whole lot of recommendations for apps or financial stuff because they're not licensed people, whatever. So I'm just kind of leaving the financial stuff at the door. So Mondays is more now about tips and tricks about how to save money in general, things that I do, and any other information things that I think that can help. Wednesday is kind of our food day, so any menu planning I've done, meals, cooking, prepping, our food grocery hauls. It just kind of depends what's been happening for that week to sort of what kind of content that I get up for you guys, but I try and keep that on a Wednesday. And then Friday is about no buy and anything excited to do with that. So coming up in May, I'm looking at doing some decluttering stuff because I really need to clean out my wardrobe and also get some other things prepped around the house. They're things that I've been wanting to do for ages, but again, when I come back to planning, because my brain is like, I can't seem to settle down and organize things in a logical manner. So I kind of find that if I go with topics or challenges or plans, I kind of like, that's what we're doing this week, and then I can complete it and then upload it. I'm happy to do something a second or a third week, but I find by the 4th week people are a bit over it, and if you didn't sort of tune in and stay with me, it can get a bit draining. I find that when I do sort of 5 nights in a row, like the pantry challenge, that did really well because people were like, I was with you every step. So that worked well because there wasn't a gap. So that's where I'm looking at doing maybe a week of decluttering in May, and then you're with me like that. So we'll just see where we end up. Great plans and all of that. I feel like sometimes I need a social media manager. Not that, you know, I'm too big for YouTube, but just so someone can logically look at what I'm doing and go, are you insane? Why do you have 28 ideas that you're trying to get into one video? Just stop. Yep. In saying that though, I like being my own boss, so I'm not sure how I'd go with someone else managing me because I just love to share content. And I know that in the past when I worked under people as well, it's all about KPIs and the final figure. And I know that a social media manager would probably be like, that doesn't earn you money. I'd be like, yes, but this is the stuff I love to do and I love to share. And that's important, doing what you love. So I'm looking at on some Saturdays sharing generic lifestyle content, so like the spend the day with me and you following me around, and then also being able to share any books or movies that I've done because I love doing the collab with Frugal Mum Down Under, and a few people have said that they've gone to check out the books that I've recommended. So I thought I want to share because some books interest me and I think I would never have known about it if someone didn't share it with me. So I want to share it with you guys, and who knows. So yeah, so I'll keep that as like additional bonus content because I'm not sure how regularly I'll upload that. And then that's just another thing to add to the schedule. Why not? Well, cup's empty, head's empty, and I've chatted about everything that's on my list. So I feel that I'm gonna leave today's video here because I want to upload it for you guys and continue chatting to you in the comments below. So feel free to leave me a comment. I'll reply to anything that you go there, I'm not big enough yet to not ignore anybody. So I will enjoy catching up with you there. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the algorithm. I know that today's video isn't going to be as big as what the others are, but I have really loved catching up with you guys. So thank you so much for your time. I do super appreciate it. This is just here as generic a video for everybody so you can get to know me. I'm not really doing any YouTube peers or tiers or memberships or anything like that because I want my content to be for everyone. I think I probably wouldn't go and pay to be a member of someone else's content, so I wouldn't ask that for you for me. So if this content is not for you, I apologize. Please don't give me a thumbs down. Just scroll by, move by. Probably by this time you've already clicked off anyway, or you've already left me a thumbs down and you've moved on. So cheers. Yeah, thank you so much, I guess. If you enjoyed today's content, you want to see more from me and want to subscribe, we would love to have you as part of our Frugal Fun family. You can hit the bell notification to be notified every time I upload a video. I look forward to bringing you more frugal fun, and until next time, I'll see you then. Bye.